Imagine being a successful lawyer, living in luxury, owning expensive cars, but suddenly deciding to leave it all behind and embark on a quest for the meaning of life. Sounds incredible, right? This is exactly what the hero of our story did. Stay with us to find out why a successful lawyer sold his Ferrari and became a monk. You're about to hear an inspiring story that could change your life. The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari is a book by Robin Sharma that tells the story of Julian Mantle, a successful lawyer whose life changed after a sudden heart attack. This event became a turning point for him, prompting him to reassess his life priorities and embark on a journey in search of true meaning. Julian Mantle was one of the most successful lawyers in the country. His professional life was at its peak. He won complex cases, earned huge amounts of money, and enjoyed luxury. However, behind this facade was a deep dissatisfaction with life. Stress, endless hours of work, and lack of personal time were gradually wearing him down. The heart attack was a wake-up call for Julian. He realized that if he didn't change his lifestyle, he might lose the most precious thing he had, his life. This realization pushed him towards radical changes. Julian decided to sell all his material possessions, including his beloved Ferrari, and traveled to India in search of spiritual enlightenment. In India, he met a wise monk who became his mentor. This monk belonged to an ancient brotherhood that lived in the Himalayan mountains and guarded the secrets of happiness and harmony. Julian spent several months with this brotherhood, learning their teachings and practices. One of the first lessons Julian learned was the importance of controlling the mind. The monk taught him that our mind is like a garden that needs tending. If we let negative thoughts and emotions take over, they can ruin our lives. However, if we cultivate positive thoughts and focus on our goals, we can achieve inner peace and happiness. An important aspect of the teachings was also understanding the power of the present moment. The monk explained that the past and future exist only in our minds, and real life happens here and now. By learning to live in the present, Julian gained the ability to enjoy every moment of his life. Julian also studied the art of meditation and breathing practices. These techniques helped him calm his mind and increase his concentration. Meditation became a way for him to find inner balance and harmony. Physical activity was another important lesson. The monk showed Julian that the body and mind are closely connected, and that taking care of the body promotes a healthy mind. Daily exercise, proper nutrition, and fresh air became an integral part of Julian's life. One of the most significant lessons was understanding the importance of serving others. The monk taught Julian that true happiness comes from helping other people. Julian began sharing his knowledge and experiences with others, helping them find their own path to happiness. Upon returning home, Julian decided to change his life and start sharing his knowledge with others. He became a mentor and helped many people reassess their priorities and find a path to inner peace and harmony. Julian Mantle's story shows that success and happiness are not always tied to material possessions. True happiness lies within us, and to achieve it, we need to pay attention to our inner needs and desires. If you feel that your life is full of stress and dissatisfaction, perhaps you should follow Julian's example and reconsider your priorities. Find time for yourself, for your thoughts and feelings. Try meditation and self-development practices to find your path to happiness. Remember that our mind is a powerful tool, and we can use it to create the life we dream of. Start small, spend a few minutes a day meditating, focus on your goals, and strive to achieve them. It is also important to remember the balance between work and personal life. As Julian's story shows, endless hours of work and stress can lead to serious health problems. Find time for rest and relaxation to maintain your health and energy. Helping other people is another key to happiness. Share your knowledge and experience with those around you. Help those in need of support. This will not only bring joy to others, but also enrich your own life. Julian Mantle's story is an inspiring example of how one can change their life for the better. It shows that even in the most difficult situations, there is a way out, and that way lies within us. It is important to find the strength and desire for change. Robin Sharma shares many practical tips and techniques in his book that will help you find your path to happiness and harmony. Apply these techniques in your life, and you will see how it begins to change. The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari is not just a book, it is a guide to self-development and spiritual growth. It helps understand that true happiness and success lie within us, and to achieve them, we need to work on ourselves and our thoughts. Do not be afraid of changes. As Julian's story shows, changes can lead to unexpectedly positive results. It is important to believe in yourself and your abilities. One of the important aspects of Julian's life after his transformation was the art of gratitude. The monk taught him that gratitude for every moment, for every experience, whether positive or negative, is the key to happiness. Julian started keeping a gratitude journal where he wrote down 3 things he was grateful for each day. This practice helped him change his perception of life and find joy in every day. The gratitude journal became an integral part of his morning routine. He would wake up early in the morning while everyone else was still asleep and start his day with meditation and writing in his journal. This simple yet powerful ritual helped him start the day with a positive mindset and focus. Another important practice Julian learned was visualization. The monk explained to him that our mind does not differentiate between real and imagined, and that visualizing our goals helps them become reality faster. Julian began practicing visualization daily, imagining himself having already achieved his goals. He would visualize how he felt, what he saw and heard at the moment of achieving success. Visualization helped him not only in achieving material goals, but also in improving his personal qualities. He imagined himself confident, calm, and happy, and each day his inner world became more harmonious. Julian also learned an important lesson about the importance of environment. The monk explained to him that the people we spend time with greatly influence our lives and our achievements. Julian began surrounding himself with positive, motivated people who supported his aspirations and inspired him to new achievements. He started attending seminars and workshops where he could meet like-minded people and share experiences. This not only expanded his social circle but also provided new ideas for personal and professional growth. Another important practice Julian introduced into his life was reading. The monk advised him to spend time each day reading books that inspire and educate. Julian began reading books on self-development, philosophy, and spirituality, which helped him better understand himself and the world around him. Reading became a source of not only knowledge but also motivation. He discovered new ideas and approaches that helped him in personal growth and achieving his goals. Additionally, Julian learned the art of planning. The monk showed him that to achieve big goals, it is necessary to break them down into smaller, manageable tasks. Julian began planning his day, week, and month, setting specific goals and tasks. This helped him become more organized and productive. Planning also included evaluating the results achieved. Julian regularly analyzed his successes and failures to understand what worked and what didn't. This allowed him to adjust his actions and move towards his goals more effectively. An important aspect of Julian's life was spiritual development. The monk taught him that spirituality is not religion, but a deep understanding and acceptance of oneself and the surrounding world. Julian began meditating not only to calm his mind, but also to connect with his inner self. Meditations helped him find answers to important questions, make difficult decisions, and feel inner peace. He also began attending spiritual retreats where he could deepen his practices and communicate with other seekers. One of Julian's favorite practices became walking in nature. He often went out of town to be alone with nature. Walks in the forest or by the water helped him restore his strength and find inner harmony. Nature became a source of inspiration and peace for him. He learned to see beauty in every tree, in every drop of dew. These moments helped him realize that happiness lies in simple things that we often overlook. An important lesson Julian learned was understanding the cyclic nature of life. The monk taught him that everything in this world goes through cycles: birth, growth, decline, and rebirth. Understanding this truth helped Julian accept difficult moments in life and see them as opportunities for growth and development. Julian began seeing every crisis as an opportunity for personal growth. He stopped fearing failures and started using them as lessons for further development. This new perception of life made him stronger and wiser. Returning to his friends and colleagues, Julian became a source of inspiration for many. He shared his knowledge and experiences, helping others find their path to happiness and harmony. Many who knew him before could not believe his transformation, but saw it as an example to follow. Julian also started conducting seminars and workshops where he shared his practices and techniques. He taught people meditation, planning, gratitude, and other important skills. His seminars became popular, and many people found answers to their questions through them. One of the key topics Julian raised at his seminars was the topic of forgiveness. The monk taught him that forgiveness is liberation from the past and the path to inner peace. Julian began practicing forgiveness and saw how it freed him from the burden of grievances and negative emotions. Forgiveness became a way of healing for him. He began to forgive not only others but also himself for his mistakes and failures. This helped him release inner tension and find harmony. Julian also understood the importance of balance between work and personal life. He began to spend more time with his family and loved ones. Instead of spending endless hours at the office, he started planning time for rest and communication with his loved ones. This change brought him joy and satisfaction. He realized that the true wealth of life is not in material things, but in relationships and moments spent with loved ones. Julian Mantle's story is an inspiring example of how one can change their life by following their inner voice and striving for harmony. It shows that true happiness and success lie within us, and to achieve them, we need to work on ourselves and our thoughts. Let this story be a source of inspiration and motivation for you. Find your purpose, work on yourself, and strive for your goals. You are capable of more than you think. Start your journey to happiness today. Read The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari and apply its advice in your life. Discover a world of harmony and inner peace. Remember, each of us is capable of greatness. It is important to find your path and follow it with confidence and perseverance. Julian Mantle's story is an inspiring example of how one can change their life and find true happiness. Robin Sharma, in his book, shares many practical tips and techniques that will help you find your path to happiness and harmony. Apply these techniques in your life, and you will see how it begins to change. Do not be afraid of changes. As Julian's story shows, changes can lead to unexpectedly positive results. It is important to believe in yourself and your abilities. Thank you for watching this video to the end. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. In the comments, share your thoughts and experiences. What from this story was the most inspiring for you? And of course, don't forget to hit the bell icon so you don't miss our new releases. If we get 5,000 likes, I will release a video on how to calculate your financial code and become successful. See you next time, friends. Let's strive for harmony and inner peace together, like the monk who sold his Ferrari.